brought you here to Queens today?
Well, invited to come down by the local Liberal group, and we got a good turnout tonight, so delighted that I was able to engage with people.
Excellent. Now, were you? What do you think? This was a good discussion. There was a lot of questions asked. A lot of people seemed very engaged with the discussion.
Yeah, I thought it was great. It was a very lively discussion. It was a lot of range of questions and views, and I enjoyed it. It was good.
Do you go to many universities in Toronto?
Yeah, quite a few. I mean, when I've got the time and it's possible. We're doing a bit of an exercise in the next few weeks across the country and talking to students in university and in colleges too. Really trying to engage with folks. But yeah, it's been good.
Now, how does Queens rank as far as all the universities you visited?
Definitely the best.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Excellent. All right,
I'll give the same answer wherever I am.
And saw Robert Fowler speak, and he talked a lot about development in the third world, and he said one way in which he thought sub-Saharan African countries could increase their development would be for Canadian mining corporations to foreignly invest in those countries, and I was just kind of wondering what your take on that was.
Well, I do think that fundamentally development is economic in nature. I mean, you've got to have economic development. So I think that part of what Mr. Fowler is trying to say is that development is going to come in a variety of forms. Some of it is based on resource industries like Canada. I mean, Canada, Queens, I mean, think of the engineering faculty, the mining engineers that have come out of Queen's University. It's been a very important part of Canada's development. So I don't know why we would think that the countries of Africa and Asia would be any different. Key thing for those countries is to have the capacity to manage the development in a responsible way and make sure it's sustainable. But
yeah, I would agree. I guess I was more concerned about the outsourcing of the jobs and the idea. You know, a lot of people right now are a little bit nervous about losing their jobs, and so I would feel, and especially in the United States right now, the discourse on creating jobs is pretty prevalent.
Yeah, but you've got to look. If you look around the world, I mean, there's always going to be a range of ways in which economies grow. One of them is going to be locally based, and one of them is going to be based on local manufacturing. One of them is going to be based on foreign investment. There's going to be a combination of things that come together that create development. One of the key things, though, is develop education, make sure that the infrastructure is being developed, make sure that the countries themselves have the ability to manage the development. But no, I think mining and resource development is going to be a part of the development of many, many countries, including Canada.
Thank you. And for the next question, it's kind of general, but what's the hardest part about your job?
Getting home before midnight would be the hardest part, and avoiding getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning would be the hard part.
Another question. I know, at least in my personal experience, there's a lot of student voter apathy.
Yes.
Especially, I can't speak for everyone, but it's kind of hard to vote when you're a student. Now, what is your take on that? Like, how are you trying to get people in university out and getting their voices
Well,
heard?
it's not just people in university. I mean, we got a problem with people under 30 who aren't participating. A lot of them don't go to school, and roughly 45% of kids between the age of 18 and 24 are in university or college, and 55% are not. So you've got a big group that are out as well. So it's a real challenge. I mean, we were talking about it tonight a little bit. I think there's really two things. One is you've got to have a real discussion about the issues that matter to younger people, make sure that those issues are paramount first and foremost in people's minds. And the second thing you got to do is you've got to develop the technologies that make it easier for people to vote and to participate. You can do your banking on your cell phone. Why the heck can't you vote on your cell phone? I mean, I think we should be much more open to voting online and creating opportunities for people to participate in the political process through their cell phone, through their computers, rather than doing it the old-fashioned way.
I'm an American, so I'm actually emailing my vote in.
Okay,
so,
good.
Yeah.
There you are.
So
exactly.
It's making strides.
Yeah, it works. I got to have one last question because I got to get over to the pub. I got a lot of kids who are waiting for me.
What are you gonna drink tonight?
Red wine.
Red wine.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for all your time.
Thanks a lot.